am live. I am reading The Comedians. It is a novel by Greene, which was published in 1966. The three comedians who met on a cargo ship on the way to Port-au-Prince in Haiti. They met, and it is Mr. Smith, who was a presidential candidate, Mr. Jones, who calls himself Major Jones, and Mr. Brown, who tells this story. We are in Roman 4 now. It's the second part of this book, chapter 5. And the last chapter ended quite surprisingly because they had gone to Mère Catherine. And the special guest they were talking about, the Tonton Macou, turned out to be Mr. Jones. The last we'd seen of him was that he was imprisoned. Anyhow, this is Roman 4. Jones, I exclaimed. There were still the relics of battle on his face, but they were nearly covered now with pieces of sticking plaster. Why, if it isn't Brown, he said. He came and shook my hand with great warmth. It's good to see one of the old lot, he said, as though we were veterans at some regimental reunion who had not met since the last war but one. You saw me yesterday, I said, and I detected a slight embarrassment. When an unpleasantness was over, Jones forgot it as quickly as possible. He explained to Captain Concasseur, Mr. Brown and I were shipmates on the Medea. And how is Mr. Smith? Much as he was anxious about. He has been anxious about you. About me? But why? He said. Forgive me. I haven't introduced my young friend here. Tintin and I know each other well. That's fine, fine. Sit down, dear, and we'll all have a snifter. He pulled out a chair for her and then took my arm and led me a little aside. He said in a low voice, You know, all that business is past history now. I'm glad to see you safely out. He explained vaguely. My note did it. I thought it would. I was never really worried. Mistakes on both sides. I wouldn't want the girls to know about it, though. You would find them very sympathetic, but doesn't he know? Oh, yes, but he's bound to secrecy. I would have told you tomorrow how things had gone. But tonight, do you know Tintin? Yes. She's a sweet girl. I'm glad I chose her. The captain wanted me to take that girl with the flower. I don't suppose you'd have noticed the difference. Mère Catherine caters for a sweet tooth. What are you doing with him? We're in a bit of business together. Not an ice ring. No, why an ice ring? Be careful, Jones. He is dangerous. Don't worry about me, Jones said. I know the world. Mère Catherine passed. Her tray was loaded with rum and what was probably the last of the 7-Ups, and Jones grabbed a glass. Tomorrow they're finding me transport. When I've got my car. He waved to Tintin. To the captain he called, Salut. I like it here, he said. I've landed on my feet. I left the salle, my mouth cloyed with too much 7-Up, and shook the sentry by the shoulder as I passed. I might as well do someone a good turn. I felt my steps behind me and dodged sideways. It might be the captain, come to preserve the honour of his ice ring, but it was only Tintin. She said, I told them. I go faire pipi. How are you, Tintin? Very well, and you? Ça marche. Why not stay a little while in your car? They will soon go. The Englishman is tout à fait épuisé. I don't doubt it, but I'm tired. I've got to go. Tintin, did he behave all right to you? Oh, yes. I liked him. I liked him a lot. What did you like so much? He made me laugh, she said. It was a sentence which was to be repeated to me disquietingly in other circumstances. I had learned in a disorganized life many tricks, but not the trick of laughter. So that is the end of, and then we get into part 2, chapter 1. And I shall read that soon. Today is the 25th of September 2025.